from Manhattan to Mayfair in 6 hours flat. This private jet makes even first class feel like the back row. Why sit cramped for hours when 7 jets can slice the Atlantic in half, turning an ordeal into pure luxury speed? Dassault Falcon 8X. And here's where it gets really interesting. The Dassault Falcon 8X is a statement in engineering, speed, and elegance. At around $58 million, this French marvel isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about doing it faster, smoother, and in a style that few planes can match. 3 Pratt & Whitney Canada PW307D engines roar to life, giving the 8X a max cruising speed of Mach 0.9. That's 6,450 nautical miles of range, enough to cross the Atlantic from New York to London in 6 hours flat. And it doesn't just fly fast, it flies smart. The tri-engine layout is more fuel efficient than most twins, and it can slip into airports that stricter noise rules would normally keep off limits. Step inside, and the 8X doesn't disappoint. There's space for 16 passengers across 3 separate living zones, all configurable in 30 different ways. Imagine a cabin that feels less like an airplane and more like a private lounge you can command entirely. Turbulence? Almost invisible. Dassault's digital flight control system, borrowed from military fighter tech, keeps the ride silky smooth even when the Atlantic gets rough. Quick turnarounds are another hallmark. Landing at 85% of its maximum takeoff weight, it can be fueled, prepped, and ready again faster than many jets half its size. It's precision, performance, and luxury all wrapped in one sleek frame. Would you trade a few hours of sleep for this kind of speed? Could you imagine watching the sun set over the Atlantic while sipping champagne in a cabin this quiet, this smooth? This is just the start. The real shockers are coming next. Bombardier Global 7500. Just when you thought private jets couldn't get any faster, the Bombardier Global 7500 steps onto the scene. And here's where it blows your mind. This Canadian giant is about redefining ultra-long range and speed together. At a price tag of $78 million, it's not just a jet. It's a flying fortress of luxury and engineering. 2 General Electric Passport engines, each pumping out 18,920 pounds of thrust, push the 7500 to Mach 0.925. That means New York to London in 5.5 hours. But it's not just about speed. This jet set the record for the longest non-stop flight by a purpose-built business jet, 8,225 nautical miles from Sydney to Detroit. Imagine that, crossing oceans without a single stop. Inside, the cabin stretches over 2,600 cubic feet, divided into 4 distinct living spaces. There's a master suite with a permanent bed for actual rest, an entertainment suite to keep energy up, and Bombardier's next-generation seating designed to make even the longest flights feel effortless. Cabin altitude is kept at 4,900 feet, so you arrive refreshed, not drained. Every detail is about comfort and meeting performance. And here's the kicker. This jet proves you don't have to compromise between speed and luxury. From the ultra-quiet cabin to the record-breaking range, it's an aircraft that makes you rethink what private flight can mean. Could you picture yourself in that master suite, crossing the Atlantic in half the time of a standard commercial flight? It's almost surreal. Dassault Falcon 10X. But wait, it's about to get way more shocking. Enter the Dassault Falcon 10X, set to join the skies late 2025. At $75 million, it's more than a plane. It's a statement of French sophistication and technical mastery. Powered by two Rolls-Royce Pearl 10X engines, each delivering 18,000 pounds of thrust, the 10X reaches Mach 0.925. It covers 7,500 nautical miles and slices the Atlantic in just 5.5 hours. Speed and range? Check. But this jet isn't just about numbers. It's about space, comfort, and feeling like you're moving through the clouds, not flying over them. Step inside, and you realize why it's a game changer. With a cabin 6 feet 8 inches tall and 9 feet 1 inch wide, it's the tallest and widest of any purpose-built business jet. 38 windows flood the interior with light, creating a sense of openness usually reserved for penthouses. Cabin altitude stays at just 3,000 feet, paired with next-generation air filtration, making every breath feel fresh and natural at 40,000 feet. And here's the subtle brilliance. The digital flight control system features auto-trimming, so turbulence barely exists. You could almost forget you're flying over the Atlantic. Every corner, every surface, every system screams precision and thoughtfulness. Could you imagine moving around freely in that cabin, sipping coffee, while most people are stuck in economy and watching hours pass? This is where private aviation stops being a ride and starts being an experience. Wait, you're watching right now but not subscribed to the channel. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button so we can move on with the video. You did? Okay, you're cool. Now back to the planes. Gulfstream G650ER. This part blew my mind. The Gulfstream G650ER has been the gold standard in business aviation since 2014, and for good reason. At around $70 million, it's more than just a plane. It's a personal command center in the sky. Two Rolls-Royce BR725 engines, each producing 16,900 pounds of thrust, push this beast to Mach 0.925. That means New York to London in 5.5 hours, with enough fuel to keep going all the way to Dubai. The range? 7,500 nautical miles. And if you want extremes, a G650ER once flew non-stop from Singapore to Tucson, a staggering 8,379 nautical miles. Step inside, and the cabin stretches 53 feet long, comfortably holding 19 passengers across 3 living zones. 16 panoramic windows bathe the interior in natural light, making the space feel airy and open, while cabin pressurization stays at just 4,000 feet. Every detail whispers luxury and practicality at once, comfort for passengers and efficiency for pilots. And here's the part that makes you pause. Owners like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos trusted this plane to connect continents on their schedule. It's not just speed, it's control, independence, and a statement of ambition. Could you imagine sitting there, crossing oceans while most people are still stuck in cramped seats halfway across the Atlantic? This jet proves that in the realm of ultra-long-range travel, speed isn't enough. You need space, comfort, and the confidence that wherever you want to go, you can get there without compromise. Cessna Citation X Plus. Just when you think luxury and speed are all about size, the Cessna Citation X Plus flips the script. This jet was built for pure velocity, and it shows. At $23 million, it's far cheaper than ultra-long-range giants. But don't let that fool you. The performance is jaw-dropping. 2 Rolls-Royce AE307. C2 engines, each delivering 7,034 pounds of thrust, push this jet to Mach 0.935, or 720 miles per hour. That's New York to London in 5.5 hours, faster than many far more expensive aircraft. But this is speed with a purpose. Cessna focused on getting you there quickly, not on stretching out over massive cabins. The cabin is 37 feet long, fitting 12 passengers comfortably. It's streamlined and functional, perfect for those who value velocity over sprawling living spaces. Takeoff and landing? The Citation X Plus doesn't need much runway, just 5,250 feet to get airborne and under 3,000 to land. It can reach airports that giants can't, opening doors most business jets can't even imagine. And the legacy? Only 29 were built before production ended, making them highly coveted in the pre-owned market. During testing, it set multiple speed records, proving that sometimes small packages pack the biggest punch. Would you pick raw speed over opulence? Sitting in the Citation X Plus, barreling across the Atlantic, you feel the thrill of every mile, and the rare kind of efficiency that only a jet built for speed can deliver. It's fast, focused, and unforgettable. Gulfstream G700. And here's where things truly start to feel unreal. The Gulfstream G700 isn't just fast, it's a masterpiece of speed, space, and precision. At $78 million, this jet is Gulfstream's flagship, and it shows in every inch of its design. Two Rolls-Royce Pearl 700 engines, each delivering 18,250 pounds of thrust, push the G700 to Mach 0.935. That translates to New York to London in just 5 hours and 20 minutes. But speed is only part of the story. This aircraft was built to combine velocity with unmatched comfort and versatility. Step inside, and the cabin is staggering. 57 feet long, 8 feet 2 inches wide, and 6 feet 3 inches tall, divided into 5 separate living areas. There's a master suite with a full shower, plenty of natural light from 20 panoramic windows, and cabin altitude kept impressively low at 2,900 feet. Every feature is designed to reduce fatigue and jet lag, making long hauls feel almost effortless. During testing, the G700 repeatedly hit Mach 0.99, just shy of the speed of sound, proving that this jet isn't afraid to push boundaries. Imagine gliding over the Atlantic at nearly supersonic speeds, while having space to stretch, relax, and work in absolute comfort. It's the kind of jet that makes you rethink what private aviation can mean. Speed, luxury, and efficiency in perfect harmony. Could you picture yourself crossing oceans like this? Faster than most commercial flights, yet surrounded by silence, light, and space? Bombardier Global 8000. And finally, the crown jewel of transatlantic speed, the Bombardier Global 8000. This is not just a plane, it's a revolution in business aviation. At $81 million, it's the fastest business jet ever built, the first civilian aircraft to approach supersonic speed since Concorde, and a true marvel of engineering. Powered by 2 General Electric Passport engines, it reaches Mach 0.94 in everyday flight. But during testing, it even exceeded Mach 1.015. That's right, faster than the speed of sound. New York to London? Just 4 hours. 4 hours. Half the time, most travelers are cramped in economy, and all with comfort that feels unimaginable. Range matches its velocity, 8,000 nautical miles, unlocking routes from Dubai to Houston, Singapore to Los Angeles, or London to Perth without a single stop. And the cabin is a sanctuary. 2,600 cubic feet split into 4 zones. A master suite with a permanent bed and walk-in shower, and the lowest cabin altitude in business aviation at 2,691 feet. FlexWing technology expands airport access by 30%, opening 2,000+ locations worldwide. NetJets recognized the time-saving brilliance, ordering 24 of these jets. This isn't just about speed, it's about freedom, control, and redefining how people connect the world. Flying in the Global 8000 is a reminder that sometimes engineering and ambition collide in ways that feel almost unreal. Would you trade half your flight time for this kind of experience? Could you imagine watching the Atlantic shrink below you while cruising in utter luxury? This is the peak, the fastest, the most capable, and it's redefining what business aviation can mean for the modern world. Dassault Falcon 9X. Now, the Dassault Falcon 9X takes the idea of refinement and elevates it to cruising altitude. Flying at Mach 0.9, about 690 miles per hour, it may not chase headlines for raw speed, but it quietly dominates with intelligence and design. With an impressive 6,500 nautical mile range, it's built for seamless, non-stop journeys across continents. Step inside, and the experience changes completely. Boasting the widest cabin in business aviation at 8 feet 6 inches, the 9X feels less like a jet and more like a private sanctuary in the sky. 3 fully customizable lounge areas let you work, dine, or unwind exactly how you choose. Powered by advanced Pratt & Whitney PW800 engines and Dassault's signature aerodynamic wing design, it delivers remarkable efficiency, stability, and smooth performance. It doesn't roar for attention, it glides with confidence. The Falcon 9X proves that true power speaks softly, but leaves a lasting impression. Aerion AS2. The Aerion AS2 is the moment business travel dares to outrun time itself. Built to cruise at Mach 1.4, around 1,050 miles per hour, this jet was engineered to make supersonic flight not just possible, but practical and responsible. With a 4,200 nautical mile range, it can carry 8 to 12 passengers from New York to London in just over 3 hours, turning a long-haul journey into something that feels almost effortless. But speed isn't its only breakthrough. The AS2 features advanced boom suppression technology, dramatically reducing the sonic boom that once made supersonic travel disruptive. Inside, the cabin is a sanctuary, quiet, refined, and designed for total comfort, even at extreme speeds. Aerion didn't just aim to build a faster aircraft, it set out to build a smarter one, powered by 100% sustainable fuel. The AS2 isn't just about luxury in the sky, it's about reshaping the very meaning of distance and time. Spike S512. The Spike S512 isn't just a private jet. It's a bold glimpse into the future of flight. Built to slice through the sky at Mach 1.6, nearly 1,230 miles per hour, it aims to become the fastest civilian aircraft ever created. Imagine flying from Los Angeles to Tokyo in less than 4 hours, all while enjoying the comfort of an 18-seat luxury cabin. But here's the twist. There are no windows. Instead, the cabin walls transform into high-definition digital screens, streaming breathtaking panoramic views from exterior cameras, giving passengers an immersive, cinematic experience at any time of day. Designed with quiet, supersonic technology, the S512 can cruise over land without the thunderous sonic booms that once limited supersonic travel. Sleek, sustainable, and unbelievably advanced, this jet doesn't just promise speed, it promises freedom. The Spike S512 isn't about getting somewhere faster. It's about shrinking the planet and redefining what's possible in modern aviation. These 10 jets don't just fly. They rewrite what's possible across the Atlantic. From record-breaking speeds to cabins that rival luxury apartments, the future of private aviation is breathtaking. Which jet impressed you most? Comment below. And if you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe. I've got more jaw-dropping aviation stories coming.